For those who are curious, I'm recounting what happened between me and Amber, which is nothing. What's good, y'all? LoneeAppleton. I am a healthy family advocate. If that is your content of choice, please consider following, commenting, sharing, reposting videos with your community so that we can grow. And so I just had to come to terms with after I sifted through the lies. Because initially I felt justified, right? We feel justified in lying to ourselves. I could make up any story I wanted to about Amber. She's not there to defend herself. And even if she defended herself, I'm going to believe me over her, even though she's saying out of her mouth her truth. I'm still going to believe me over her. You know that's what we do. So after I sifted through all of that, I realized, people just float in and out. And even though the way that it transpired for Amber and I was a little off for me, and her truth may be different, but it felt off to me. But even though that was off, I thought about the other ladies that I have connected with through TikTok and in this season, and how they pop in my life, drop a gem, leave a jewel, drop a seed, plant something. Amber planted seeds in me that are still manifesting in this moment. So how can I be mad at her? Just because a relationship ends for whatever reason it ends, why does it have to leave a bad taste in your mouth? And that's what I used to tell. This is the spiritual side. What I used to tell Bailey on the physical side was, when you break up with a friend, because it is a breakup, it's an ending of a relationship. When you break up with a friend, you don't be the one to go walk around talking about it behind their back, because 2 weeks from now, because of the trauma bonding that we have, we will be back together, trauma bonding on each other again. So you don't be the friend that goes and talks about your friend behind their back. And she never has. She has never come to me and talked about any of her friends to me. And she comes and talks to me about everybody. But she ain't ever came and told me none of her friends' business. Now she will talk to me about her friends. See how that's different? Different but the same. She doesn't come to gossip with me about her friends. She comes out of concern for her friends. She comes to kind of checkpoint her advice meter. Did I give the right advice, Mom? This is what I said. And I was like, yeah, but look at this way too. I see your perspective, but here's another one. Because she acknowledged today or some other day we were together, she was like, oh, today, because we were shopping for Angel's birthday party, and we were picking out the same things. We were at the dollar store, don't get excited. $1.25, I know we were splurging. We're talking about how Bailey mirrors me. What's good, y'all? I'm LoneeAppleton. I am a healthy family advocate. If that is your content of choice, please consider following, commenting, sharing, posting videos with your community so that we can grow. So we're talking about how me and Bailey were shopping at the dollar store, and I was like, this or that, we were picking out, the color schemes and whatnot. And she was like, I'm you. I was like, and it's high time you finally embrace that. Like, you act like it's a shame that we have things in common, that we like the same things. Because that's why we can't bond with our kids. And this is how you know if you formed a bond with your kids. That's how you know if you formed a soul connection. That's how it just falls into flow. So that's in spirit. Y'all have a few inspired moments, but it's when y'all can finally walk in spirit that y'all have found y'all's flow. And me and Bailey have found our flow. We still got kinks to work out. We've been human for a very long time, but we moving in that spirit now. And so we're working it out. But, when you don't have that bond, your kid is pissed off that they're like you. I hate that I do that like my mom. I hate that I do that like my dad. But when you're in spirit, your kid is like, damn, I'm just like my mom. It's an honor because my mom is dope as fuck. I mean, I don't know about your mom, but her mom is dope as fuck. So I wanted to get back to the house of chaos. So the kids, I go in there and I'm like, oh, I see him in the hallway. Michael has this stuffed animal. And Michael, Caden, Caden cadence. And then he walks up to Michael and he goes to snatch the little stuffed animal from him, but Michael snatches it back. And I automatically think Caden's the aggressor. Look at that. Just because I shaved my little man's head, he's automatically the aggressor. I'm just playing. Caden just be on 10 all the time. So because he's on 10, Oh, the shaved head joke is my friend told me when I shaved his head, he just looked like he up to no good now. He went from this innocent, cute little kid to I'ma fuck stuff up. But the truth is, niggas fucking stuff up the whole time. So anyway, I just automatically assumed Caden's the aggressor, and then in comes Angel, where she's like, no, that's Caden's toy. And so I'm like, so Michael is snatching something, but Caden shouldn't use snatching as a method to get his toys back. Like, Caden should be like, hey bro, that's mine. And Michael should be like, you're right, my bad. You know, or can I play with it? That's the conversation that needs to take place. Now, I'ma snatch it from you, and because I tried to snatch it from you, I'ma snatch it back, even though I know I'm not supposed to have it, but you ain't gonna punk me. Y'all don't see how this weed's deep? All right, to my last point, the religious sham. I'm about to get off this horn. I'm tired. What's good, y'all? I'm LoneeAppleton. I am a healthy family advocate. If that is your content of choice, please consider following, commenting, sharing, reposting videos with your community so that we can grow. All right, so here's how religion is a sham, because it's all a carbon copy off of the original religion. Look at them. I studied some of them topically. I read Islam for Dummies, kinda. My friend out here called me today and was like, you're an avid reader, right? I was like, oh, you must not have watched the video where I said people who read are dumbing themselves down. Sure, sis, yeah, I kinda read. No, don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't listen to me. Yo, I'm looking to do podcasts and interviews. So if there's anyone who's looking for someone to interview or come on their podcast, tag them below, or, you know, shorty swing my way. Show look good to me. I'm just saying, swing it over here, shorty. Anyway, so all religions are just a version of another religion. They really are. And so if we look at that, then we can see, okay, I think there's something there to this God thing. I think there's something there to this. There's something there to that. But I never finished cursing. God doesn't care if I say shit. God cares of the intent. God cares about how I speak. If I'm talking to my kids, you know, you little crapper. You think God cares if I said, oh shit, versus you little crapper? Like, you think God cares? Or is it the intent? Not the word. So you got us so mixed up thinking, oh, she said God and whatever word in the same sentence. Blasphemy, blasphemy. But no, you don't get to tell me I'm going to hell because I said God and the same sentence, but you going to heaven while you molest a child next to a Bible. I know, but I'll be in good company. So they use religion to blind us from all of the hypocrisies. They use religion to literally mind us into mindlessly doing things. They have used religion to make us empty our pockets, and for some reason believe giving money to the building fund is way different than giving money to the homeless man on the corner, and is better because God don't care if you give your money to the homeless man. He sees if it went to the building fund, and we believe that lie.